You know, the other day on stream, I prayed. The other day on stream, for any gifted sub or new sub, I prayed for them. I don't fucking know how I came up with the idea. I feel like that shouldn't be allowed. To like, it's like I don't even know how I got into it. It could be TOS. I don't know.
One time on a TST stream, I was like, somebody gifted 5, and I was like, don't give 5. Do not. And then from then on, for the next 30 minutes, we went on like a 500 sub train, and every time someone gifted, I was like, no, no, I will find you. I will find you and beat the shit out of you.
It's so fucking.
It's just like when chat plays along, it's just like.
Dude, some of the like alter. I don't know if you call it an alter ego, but like some of the, I just like go into like a almost like different person, just so ultimately troll. Like, I don't even really, maybe I'm getting more into praying and stuff as I get older. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting more into it as I get older, but I never sit there and pray. But I can't even remember how somehow I just got into praying for any fucking gifted sub or fucking.
How many people were gifting?
It was probably like 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then it like go crazy.
Imagine you did it for 3 hours.
Because I don't even like know how to pray really. I just kept saying the same shit like, Lord. I'll just be like, Lord, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to pray today for Lord, or for Spartan 192. Please look over him and his family. Thank you so much for this life you give us. Please bless him and his loved ones. Thank you so much. In Jesus' name, amen. They're like, I don't know. It was a little longer than that, but it was like, I don't even know how I got into it.
Dumbest shit I've ever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. That is so
What else did I want to talk about today?
Dude, I saw, I was watching your Valentine's Day stream whenever you were watching the Halo tournament, and you kept playing that I Spice song.
They say that I'm good enough. Bro, my girl is so like annoyed with me. Like I just keep saying that. He said that I'm good enough. He said that I'm good enough. Grab my think about shit that I shouldn't.
Grab my
think about shit. Dude, that song is what? Everyone loves that song now. It's like popping. I don't even know how I heard it.
That boy's a liar.
That boy's a liar.
I keep singing that part.
It's definitely a TikTok song.
It is. I have listened to the whole thing.
I don't even know if I heard it on TikTok though before. I might have started the trend. You
didn't start the trend. I saw it on Twitter because people were like, "This is one of the best like UK US collabs ever."
Yeah, it's.
What is it about I Spice? Because
dude, name a human that looks like her.
It's not.
No one's ever looked like her in human history. And it's not that bad of a thing. It's just like no one's ever looked like that. Like I might be the closest, and I'm still so far away. Like I want to know what her parents look like. She's not ugly. She's not ugly. She
No,
looks.
But I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her like rapping style, like. Because it's
good.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But why is it good? You know? Because
I know.
I thought Munch was gonna be like it. You know?
I for sure thought. I was like, I almost felt bad because she literally became that. Yeah. And it's like she's still kind of that, but she's like, sort of breaking out.
Sort of doing her own thing. Yeah. But it's like, because he said it. I'm good enough. Grabbing my da-da-da. Thinking about things that I did it on. Thinking about shit. And then she goes, that boy is a cat.
That boy is a cat. It's like,
boy is a cat. And like, what is the accent?
That boy is a cat.
And why
on a back? It's just like a Bronx, New York.
Think about me because he know that it's fat. And it's just like, it's not good. It's good.
Yeah. Because he not as fat.
But why is it so good? Why is it good? It doesn't make sense.
It's one of those things because like I'll play it on stream and of course chat's like trash or like some of the trash like trash, right? But then like others sort of are like playing a fire.
Right.
But it's like if you sit there and listen to it, if you sit there and really listen and like try to dissect it, it's not good. But if you just let it play in your ears,
just let it play.
You just have to let it play in your ears. Like there's something about it, and it's original.
I think the other girl is really cute. The girl who sings.
She has like a pretty face.
Who sings the hook? Like I think she's like. I was like, who is that?
She's alright. She has a decent face.
You're a butt. Here we go with the butt. You're a butt guy.
This is what. Yeah. But I Spice though.
Think about me because they know that it's fat.
Think about me because they know that it's fat. The song is so original though. Like no one. When is a rapper? I've heard like Brooklyn male rappers kind of do the roll the D.
Yeah.
I've heard that a little bit, but I haven't heard like a female rapper, and it's like I don't know, something about it is refreshing. Like I respect it. I really, really thought she was gonna fall off after the Munch stuff. Like I heard,
but I think now she can't. I think it's too late now, or
to fall off.
Yeah, too late to fall off, but good thing for her.
Yeah.
Because now I've seen she's like trending everywhere. I saw another rapper bought like a $300,000 watch and said, "I Spice, this is for you. Come get it."
Lil TJ.
Is that who that was?
Yeah.
I don't know who Lil TJ is.
He's another New York rapper. Nah, she's not gonna. Because like I don't think she's gonna fall off.
I think now
she clutched up. She had like some other songs too. I forget what they were, but I Spice definitely clutched up.
Yeah.
She or if she didn't look the way she looked, would she?
No.
I mean, that's probably a lot of female artists, though, right?
Unfortunately, because the good female artists that don't over-sexualize themselves don't make it.
How did Adele get so popular? Because she's just that good.
She is like the epitome of talent.
I heard some like music executive or some shit talk like some interview, and they were talking about like she was like, if anyone comes up to me and says you got to hear this person, they're so talented, she was like, I immediately don't even want to listen to them, because she was like, you find talent everywhere. She was like, there's so much talent in the world, like we don't even look for that. Like it's so easy to find talent.
You look for marketability.
Yeah, like marketability, something different about them. Are they likable? Do they have like not like a cult fan base, but do they have like that? Like I don't know, like specific.
Yeah, could they tap into like a cultural like fan base?
She was like, can they do all that? She was like, there's so much talent though. It's like they don't even look for that anymore. You know what's crazy? I haven't listened to. Have you fallen off of Drake? I haven't listened to Drake in probably like 6 months, which is fucking insane to me.
Well, what's the last thing he put out with 21 Savage?
Yeah. Well,
that was one of his best. I think that's one of his best like projects in a minute. Like in a Probably since Views, I would say.
Yeah, that was really good.
Like, it was really good.
Man, Views.
Yeah.
Views hits different because it's like Views will forever have, for some reason, being in the cold in Chicago and with the Scuff guys, Views will forever have like a special place in my heart.
I think that, and I think a lot of people slept on it. The intro to Views, probably my favorite intro.
All of mine is just be friends.
Our friends that I don't have anymore. How do you know when things
We've probably
go
told this story
wrong?
multiple times, but just the fact that we were all sitting there in Seth's bedroom,
laying on the floor,
like
lights out.
that's when like that's when they would just play it on like Apple Radio or something, and it's like you couldn't even listen to it first. You had to it would play through it, like the radio, before it even dropped it.
Because I'll never forget the.
I got responsibilities and people that I need. Because
we were just like,
and there's some shit he never ever fucking did before, or like just that
responsibilities.
The range he, dude. There's so
a lot of
I remember
the check that you could take this slow.
In your Jeep, you had CDs.
Mm-hmm.
I think you had Take
CDs
Care, right?
In your mouth. Sorry.
You had Take Care.
Yep.
Fucking. I
Nothing
remember
was the
listening to
same.
like Lord Knows. It's your worst nightmare. My first fight. And this girl right here who does what she knows. So I'm going to the phone and she gonna through in her purse right here.
Because
I don't trust these hoes at all. Like, God, dude, there's so many.
That's crazy.
So many, like,
that's a
memories
crazy
for-
thing to rap about in 2011.
Dude,
I'm
Drake has,
going through her phone in her purse right there while she in the bathroom. I don't trust these hoes at all.
Drake
And
has
that's
to be
just a
number
result of me paying attention. That's crazy.
Dude, like,
that's a crazy thing
dude,
to say.
People don't realize. Maybe one day we'll do a Flycast with a Drake hater. Well, I guess that'd be Hex or something. But it's like,
Hex is not a Drake hater.
Yeah,
Hex likes Drake.
he sort of understands, but I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get how you can hate on it. He's so.
Well, people just fucking hate now, man. People just, the fact that who was I talking to about it? The fact that LeBron gets as much hate as he does just shows that, like, oh, people just hate. People just hate.
Like, how do you hate LeBron?
Like, it's one thing to say that Jordan's better. I understand that there's an argument there. I understand that
Kinda.
if you're a Jordan fan and you think Jordan's the best of all time, and somebody says LeBron's the best of all time, and you disagree, that's a disagreement.
Killer instinct.
But
it's so bad.
But
That's their best argument.
LeBron breaks the record, the scoring record, and gets hate, and it's like, this motherfucker dedicated.
Suddenly, people don't really give a fuck about the scoring record.
Dedicated his entire life to a sport and has exceedingly, like, or has constantly
with that
exceeded
much pressure.
Yeah, with that much pressure. I mean, this is before high school mixtapes, and now you got like high school superstars coming out. He was the only high school superstar in the world, like, that came out. And
him and Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, I know. Because they
were like rivals.
They were like rivals in basketball, but still, like, no other high school basketball star was on the cover of ESPN, right? That shit wasn't happening. So I don't know. I just think that people are just gonna hate. I mean, you see what happens with Ronaldo and Messi all the time, and people just fucking hate. And
who are those people?
The haters?
People are there's gonna be haters. Some of them are gonna be in here. Like some of them are gonna be in our comment section. It's like, who are they? Where are they?
There's people like us who like troll haters. So like, if somebody's like, yeah, Jordan's the best to ever do it, and I'm like, Jordan only played against plumbers. Like, that's me trolling them. And it's hard for like a hater to be like, oh wait, they're joking? Like, because I don't joke about anything. I only hate things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of hate, I was in Kai Sinet's chat. That's worse than the CDL. Oh my God. I thought the CDL was the worst chat I've ever experienced. Like, the amount people... And same, COD Rank came out. I've been streaming that. I mean, people do it in Halo as well. People do it every fucking stream I do. But it's like, I'll just be doing bad. Like, just not having the best game. And someone will literally type U space SUK. Just you suck. And it's like, you, like nothing funny, nothing like you're getting clapped, you're getting Clizzy clapped, like, oh my God, Maniac's getting slammed or something, like nothing to like make it a little sort of jokey. It's just like, you suck. And it'll be like, first time chatter, never seen him in my chat before, but it's like someone will just like type some shit like that. And it's just like,
you know what game randomly is the worst for that? Rocket League. Dude, if you ever stream Rocket League,
I saw Reddle's Twitter post. Did you see that? His tweet. He said like it's so. He was like having people something about like he's been performing bad individually, and it's so hard having people judge your every single move in Rocket League, and how there's so much like hate coming his way.
I mean, I will say Rocket League is randomly the most toxic community.
Really?
It's the most toxic community that I've ever
really
been, like I not been a part of, but that. Yeah, like I've been around Call of Duty, I've been around Gears of War. Gears of War is like where toxicity was created. It was like where it was
Call
born.
of Duty too.
Call of Duty.
League of Legends is
Halo.
Crazy though.
I mean, I worked with a League of Legends team for a little bit, worked with a Counter-Strike team for a long time, watching Valorant. I mean, Overwatch, like I've worked in all these different games. I've never seen a more toxic game.
Really?
As far as the community base than Rocket League. It's like, it's unbelievable.
What do they say?
It's like, if you try to, so TST closes out stream a lot of the time playing a couple games of Rocket League. We're just like, we had fun playing Call of Duty for, 4 hours, and now we're going to play a few games of Rocket League before we get off. And it's like, as soon as Atlas changes the game on Twitch from Call of Duty to Rocket League, first time chatters come in and they're like, why do these guys have so many viewers? They're fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And it's like, it happens when I am not lying.
Really?
It happens every stream.
What the fuck?
It's like the basis, or like the core community of Rocket League is like, they're so like judgmental on like, you have to be good to get viewers. Like you just, if you have to be good to stream, like you can't play that game to have fun.
But even if you are good, it's like, that's still not good enough.
You're not good enough. Oh my God, this guy sucks.
You're not perfect.
It's like, dude, it's like absurd, because that game, it is very skillful, but it is probably one of the most like day of games ever. Like our Rocket League team could get last in a tournament, or we could get first in the tournament. That doesn't happen in Halo. Halo, it's one of two teams.
Really?
Right now.
It's like that in Rocket League?
Yeah. Yeah. And people are going to say I'm crazy, but I'm not. I know I'm not. There are times where like I'll watch our guys play, and it's like, oh, they're going to lose this by a lot. And then we 3-0 the team. And then they're like, oh, holy shit, we 3-0'd that team. We're good to go. And we're going to make it through to the next round. And then we lose to the next team that we for sure should have been a win. Mm-hmm. And it's because that game is so like momentum based, where it's like, if you get your rotations down and your tech is doing well and your call outs are doing well, you can beat anyone. But the toxicity of the actual like fan base is insane. If somebody misses a rotation, or if somebody hits the crossbar or something, or they didn't, get back in time, people will be like, holy shit, this guy sucks. Like, that way worse than Call of Duty.
That is not what I would expect from Rocket League. Rocket League almost seems like more of a, I mean, it's,
we have a Mario
I'm gonna be
Party.
honest, it's too hard of a game that I didn't even want to get started on it, because it goes against everything I know. Like the fucking upside down, backwards. I want to go up, but I hit down, like shit like that. So it's just, I couldn't even get into it. But I guess that helps me sort of, because I saw Reddle's tweet that, and I was like, Literally, it came into my mind like, this is Rocket League. Like, what?
I think I tweeted one time.
I'm thinking like, is it the OpTic sort of like? Is he getting some like OpTic hate or something, or is it just?
I bet you the OpTic fans love the OpTic team more than the Rocket League community does. Like as far as just like blind love, because the Rocket League community is just brutal, bro. What's
our Rocket League team like placing? Where are they about?
We should be like top 6 is what people are thinking. But we've had a couple tough goes at it the last couple of events. Yeah. So I think that's why Reynolds was feeling down. And like there's a bunch of shakeup with the Rocket League community, a bunch of team changes, and we thought we were gonna make a team change and we didn't make a team change. And so like who knows what the chemistry's like, but
yeah, I've been playing COD lately. And it's sort of, at first, it's weird. Like when I first switched to the game, first off, do you like the game?
No. I think it's the worst Call of Duty ever made.
What?
Competitively.
Dude, I don't, why? I don't hate it. I enjoy the slowness and the shit movement. Because I'm 31.
I enjoy the gunfights. Okay, okay. It's weird because I stand by the fact that it's the worst. It's the worst competitive COD made. I think maybe ever.
What was the 2019 game? I think
Modern
that was
Warfare.
my least favorite.
And it's the same game. It's the same game, but one you can't move as much, which is the one we're playing. But any game where there's not dead silence it's just not competitive. It's like, it's not even like no one's going to have any good memories of it. I don't think anyone's going to play this game and just think like, oh my God, this was like a legendary game. Like I'll always remember.
Or after the seasons are over.
Yeah.
Like no one's ever going to touch this game.
The next game comes out, you're never going to touch this game again. And I think maybe those games might even be like done. Like I think the last game like that was Black Ops 3, maybe Black Ops 4. But I will say the rank play is a lot of fun. It's so much fun to rank up. And you see like big time streamers playing ranked. Like Doc and Tim and Jack and Z-Laner and Aiden, like Nuke Squad, they're all playing ranked. It's because it's fun. Don't they fucking get it? Don't they get it? Don't they fucking? It's fun to rank up.
Maybe this is part of their strategy, is to bring it out this. Like, when did the game come out? Last
November.
And to October. Like, boom, game comes out. People are into it because it's a new COD. A few months later, boom, rank comes out. People are sort of back into it. I can sort of see the strategy behind that.
Yeah, I would agree with you if the company that made the game made the ranked play, but Infinity Ward made the game and Treyarch made the ranked play. I do
like the ranked play,
and it's like
cool looking ranks. Sort of.
It seems like everything
on fire streak.
Yeah, I just think the game could be absolutely incredible. Like if you change 2 things, 3 things, the game is, I think it's incredible. Like literally like an amazing Call of Duty. But just the fact like of just how it plays right now is just, it's horrendous, man. Like it's it just makes me sad when
I haven't touched a COD in I don't know how long. Finally touched this one. I've been playing, and at first they're like fun. Like I feel like they're fun. People like when I first start diving into a new COD. Yeah. Especially like playing ranked. Literally, I ranked up in pubs to a level 16 or whatever, and then I just jumped right into rank. Never played the game. Don't know the maps. Anything. People have been grinding pubs, so they're just far ahead of me in the game. But I think it's pretty fun. At first, it's always fun, though. I feel like trying to get better at stuff or get better at the game. And, like, I feel like the chat enjoys it. but I feel like it's almost slowly becoming, the more I play and the better I get, I'm getting less fun out of it, because not only am I playing better people, like I've been searching with like Rambo, he's in like Diamond or something. So I don't know who I'm matching against, but they're like decent players, and it's like kind of a buzzkill not knowing the game as much than all these other fucks that I'm playing against. And just everyone has the cutoffs, and it's like I am literally hopping around a corner, just scoping in, hoping I just
find someone.
And I feel like I'm kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I have potential in this game. Like I'm not.
No, I think this game is one of the best. It's one of the best games I've been at, or it's one of the best Call of Duties. Like it's one of the best What am I trying to say? Me personally, I am best at this COD.
You're pretty good at this.
I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Like in comparison to the last couple of CODs, I wasn't that good at. I mean, I was okay at Vanguard, like when first Search and Destroy, but I didn't like the rank play system, and I was, we just trolled a lot in Modern Warfare 2019, and Cold War was kind of bleh. I wasn't that good at Cold War, but I'm pretty good at this game. Just like in my play style. And I'm interested in getting better. I'm like, I like to play the rank play system. I'm trying to learn I'm trying to learn rotations, because but spawns are so different in COD nowadays. And I'm so used to, if I spawn here and the hill is here, then they spawn here, and then we fight for the hill. Yeah. But now it's like the hill is here and we spawn beside each other, and we're racing to the hill together, trying to look right and left, and that's been a change of like pace for me.
Rambo was trying to teach me, and I was just like, I'm gonna just have to play. Like everything you're saying is like, I hear you, but it's like I can't
register
like all the comms, and it's
right,
like
yeah.
I'm playing multiple games just to even like, I'll hear maps, and that might be the only call out I know right now, and I don't even know the maps, but it's like I'll hear call outs, but it's like I can't put two and two. He like tried explaining. He was like, I think we got to search, and I was like, all right, where should I go? He was like, go. Remember P2 from last game? And I was like, no. And then someone else in the party was like, dude, we just played it last game. How do you forget? And I was like, I don't fucking, or maybe it was like P4 or something. I'm like, dude, you know how much I have to think back of like, all right, let's think of last game. This first hill, second hill, third. It's like
do that
so
too.
much, like it's so much to.
In 2019, like people started
I just have to play.
It was only in 2019 where people started doing the P1, P2, P3 thing.
Really?
Yeah. And like before that, every hill like had their own call out. And I still call out the hills based off the call out. So like P3.
Yeah, I'd be like, it's going mid. I never say P.
1, 2, 3. So P3 on Bagra is stage. It's like that's what we call it. And I don't ever say P3. I always say stage. Oh, he's head glitching stage.
Yeah.
And or P2 is white truck. Wait. No, P1 is
I don't know the map
P1
name,
is white truck. But
so you just
P2,
say white truck, so you don't fucking think about.
Yeah, exactly. I say white truck, and I say
P2
stage. I think P2 is stage. See, I don't even know either. Yeah. I'm still learning the rotations and stuff.
It does,
dude.
What?
So we hop into rank the first day, and everyone's bronze to start.
Did you guys play pubs?
No, all we've played is search in this game. We've only played 3v3 GB search. So we hop when League Play comes out, we start our 100 hours, we're on hour like 5, and Bruce is like, yo, I'm hard stuck bronze, let's play together. I'm like, okay.
Dashy.
So we play with Bruce, and it's a lot of fun. Then so we go on like a 5-win streak. Then we get Parasite.
Oh,
Parasite's Challengers team.
Dude. And
it was on Mercado Hardpoint, which we have never played. And Mercado has, I have come to now know, has like 12 hills on the map. So literally Bruce was calling out P7, and I'm like, P7? P8?
Trying to think what map that is.
It's like a hallway, like a big hallway down the middle with like a fruit stands. There's a 2-story building. There's a 10. There's like a taco truck in the back.
Wait, a 10?
10's 2-story 10 building, like with a whole like blacktop loading area.
I'm literally gonna Google it just so I know.
A big tunnel. There's a big tunnel in the middle, like a brick tunnel.
I can only like think of like 2 different maps right now. Mercado map.
So anyway, these guys play the map 4 times a day.
Yeah, they fucking.
And I think they're on amazing host. Like we're Blake and George are on 80 ping, 90 ping.
Oh, this map?
Yeah. So we get absolutely demolished.
Yeah. Wait, what was the game type?
Hard point.
Okay. Yeah. What was that? A 250 to
and it's
20?
Oh, it was 250. It was 250 to like 46 or something. But then we played them on Embassy, which we actually do know the rotations. We got like 150 points, 160 points, something like that. We played them back to back. But anyway, I'm checking my chat and they're like, man, this makes me feel better because these guys play this game all day and they're getting destroyed. And it's like, dude, yeah. You gotta get it, right? There has to be like us calling out and like reading our chat, like us playing Call of Duty, like GBs is not us trying to win GBs. Yeah. It's us reading chat with something that we can do that we are good enough at that some people think it would be fun to watch. That is basically mind-numbing. Like not mind-numbing, but like
you're not even thinking.
You're not even think. When I spawn in, I don't care who we're playing. I don't care. I don't care the rotations. I don't
care if you die. I don't care if you get a kill.
People in my chat can attest to this. On Search and Destroy, I do the same shit every round on every side. If I spawn in, everyone in my chat knows where I'm going. They know what I'm pre-aiming, and it's like I do it every single day. And then if I die, I talk to chat. I put on a beat. We twerk, maybe we dance. We have fun. We read chat. That's what our stream is. I'm not spawning into fucking. I'm not spawning into a 4v4 first of all, and I'm not spawning into a hard point. And I read it so many times where it was like, man, these guys that think they're so good are just getting smoked. Yeah, and it's like. As soon as I saw Parasite's name, I knew we were losing.
Bro, I get shit talked. People have said to me, because I had OpTic in my name, that I play this game all day. And I'm just like...
They don't... It's just...
I've had people after the game be like, Maniac, you trash. Or like, OpTic Maniac, you trash. Get off the game, kid. You play this shit all day. Still trash. And I'm just like, dude, I'm on day 2. Like, you play the game all day.
You suck.
I have barely fucking touched this shit.
It honestly makes me like...
nothing pisses me off more than when they're happy. And so it's like, when they win... and they're happy about beating me, I'm like, dude, this is nothing to be excited about.
Right.
It pisses me off so much. I can tell. I can hear in their voice if they're like happy or something.
People are just like, they're so like, I mean, it's getting to a point now where like we're starting to understand. But like, if you played CDL Mosh Pit, or if you played variant GBs, or you scrimmed, or you played tournaments, like, you should beat us. 100% of the time you should beat us. If you lose, you're awful. Like, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Because we don't play this.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been talking shit though too. It like kind of makes it fun for the chat.
It does.
Like, I hit Z at the end of games. I'm like, y'all are so bad. I don't even touch the game. And just makes it fun.
I love when people say, oh my God, you play this shit. You play games for a living. I'm like, well, no, I'm stream for a living, but I happen to play games on stream. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah. You're still bad though. And it makes me happy that I've been frying people.
Fucking first off, I'm gonna say this, and I have to take a piss really bad, but so I'm gonna take a little break. what I don't understand is how pros don't shit their pants during an S&D at tournaments. Because when I just played a S&D in ranked, it was, I don't even know if it was 5-5. It might have been 5-5, but that wasn't necessarily the round I was nervy. It was like a 1v3, and I ended up, I killed one, killed another, plant the bomb, and then it's like, ooh, and then I'm like hiding, and I'm just like, I'm so fucking, and then like I'm like checking the bomb, but I'm afraid. I'm like in the middle of the map. There's an alley. It was on the fucking map we just talked about. Yeah, I'm in the middle of the lane. I'm in the middle lane, just like behind some corner, and I plant the bomb at like B to where I can still see it. And I'm just like checking that. I'm like, there's a left, there's a middle, there's a right. Fucking, he could be anywhere. And like, this is just all going on in my head. And then I end up winning. Like, check bomb, he's on, I kill him. Or first off, check bomb, he's like head glitching it. I'm like, fuck, stay alive. Back up. I'm like thinking, like, not counting the seconds in my head, but I'm like, fuck, could he be defusing? I'm sprinting back, look at the bomb, and he's on it. I'm like, and I kill him. I kill him off. I was like, let's fucking go. But it was just like, and then like the next round is loading in, and I'm just like, and I'm like, dude, this is a fucking bronze ranked match. No one gives a fuck. And it's just, but I'm just thinking like, dude, if it was, and then I think it might have went to like game 5, or maybe like another game went to like game 5, but it was just like so like heart wrenching. Like it was so
stressful.
Like stressful, but it's just like, I don't understand. I mean, I'm sure I was talking to my chat about it. I was like, dude, how do pros do this? Like, I'm sitting here in a 5-5 in a ranked game at bronze fucking 3, and I'm like shakily, like, I don't know, it's just like into it. And I was just like worked up over it. And I was like, dude, how do these pros play on main stage, the lights, the crowd? It's 5-5. And it's like, especially if you're in like a 1v1, everyone is looking at what you're doing. Or like a 2v1 and like your teammate dies or something like that. It's like everyone sees every single movement. And I guess I understand they have so many reps that it's like they know a lot. For me, it's completely random. I don't know where he's going to be coming from. I don't know where to go. So it's, I guess, a lot for me, a lot more like hectic. But because I feel like it didn't used to be like that. Because I played MWR for a little bit, and you just sort of know what's going on. But I just feel like I would, I would shit my pants 5-5 and like a 1v1. Like, dude, that's
I've always wondered how I would be on stage, like in an actual tournament.
It doesn't,
not like against pros, but just in that scenario.
I feel like people, I mean, even now when I just said it, like on the main stage, it's like there are some people who are worse at events, but I don't know. I don't think it necessarily have to do with like main stage or anything like that. Like some people, I don't know. I feel like when you sit down, I'm more comfortable on main stage than I am having like someone, say I'm over there playing and someone's just behind me watching. It's like, I'll think about it more, not like nervous, but it's just like, I don't know, just knowing someone's behind me watching. It's weird because on stream, everyone's watching, but it's like, I don't even think about it like that.
Yeah.
But if someone in real life is like standing behind me watching, it's like, I sort of think about it.
Yeah. Same.
And it kind of, that's why, do you remember in like the Halo days, I wouldn't want people.
I was the only one allowed in there. Yeah. I felt like a G. I'd walk in there and be like, I'm the only one in here.
Yeah, if it's a serious tournament, I would not want, like any other time, like Pamash would come in, lay there like a girl on the side with his ass in the air and just like watch me play a little bit. And it's like that, I wouldn't care. But if it's in a tournament, I did not want people just like standing behind me watching. It's just like, I don't know, something, even when I competed, I remember teaming with like Snipe Down. And for a little bit, he sat beside me, and I would kind of lean back, and he would lean forward like this. And it's like, he would like when he'd be dead, he'd like sort of lean over and like just watch my screen. And I remember telling him like don't watch my screen. It like, because it takes me from like focus, like just being focused on the game to now I see you. and it just sort of takes off my focus, just like in the slightest bit, and it kind of.
See, I would have just moved seats if I were you.
Well, I don't know. I feel like for a bunch of teams I was on, I would be like, dude, just don't. I don't care if you look at my screen, just don't don't fucking stare at it, because it like kind of, I don't know, just kind of fucking. Basically, the point is, I don't know, or what I was saying is, I don't know. I feel like I would freak the fuck out on main stage.
Wow, we look comfortable in this podcast. And that is because of the CordaRoy beanbags. Elevate your gaming setup to the next level with the OpTic Gaming Beanbag by CordaRoy's. This exclusive beanbag is made with high quality materials, ensuring that it is durable and long lasting. It is also filled with a soft and plush polyfoam that will make you feel like you're sitting on clouds. Say goodbye to aches and pains after long gaming sessions and hello to hours of comfortable gaming. The OpTic Gaming Beanbag is designed with the iconic OpTic Gaming logo, making it the perfect addition to your gaming room. Show off your love for OpTic Gaming while enjoying the ultimate gaming experience. This beanbag will be available for sale on March 3rd at CordaRoy.com. You guys continue to enjoy the podcast while I take a quick nap.
Shouts out to Zinny, man.
Dude, it's our first time bringing on a creator in a long time.
I feel like this is gonna be. He's gonna be here for a long time. He's retired. It's not one of this like he's on the COD team, so it's gonna.
No. He's retired. He wanted to be. I mean, bro he had his apartment lease before he retired.
For here,
yeah. I mean, that's not true, but he was already coming.
Why do you think he? I look at it like this. He kind of like fell off a little. He was a pro, then he fell off a little bit. He wasn't in challengers for a little bit, and then he got back onto like a main team, Boston, and it seems like they were decent.
Yep.
I just didn't understand. Maybe we could get him on for a guest one day. Yeah, but I just didn't understand why he retired.
I mean, if Seth basically, I think he knew that if he retires, him and Seth are going to run the Scum Watch Party. And Seth yesterday had double the viewership of CDL. Double. CDL had 40K viewers. He had 80. And it's like, that's not a situation you can really pass up on. You're looking for what's next when you're competing. Like when you're winding down.
You probably made a smart move.
Yeah. When you're winding down in competition, you're looking for what's next, in my opinion.
It was almost like what I did. Like it was still me, Hines, APG, and Ace. Like that was still a good team when we got dropped from OpTic. I could have easily sort of kept going, but it was like, dude, I'm like, what are we going to be, like top 6, maybe randomly do something better than that. But it was like, I'm getting him. I mean, Zinny's, I don't know how old he is, but he's probably like 26, 27.
Yeah, 25, I think.
God damn. But in my career, it was like, I sort of know, I sort of knew it was time. Like, it was just,
yeah. Maybe
that's where he was at. I don't know 100%. I kind of knew it was time. But shouts out to Zinny, man. Can't wait to. Zinny he wasn't always like a big Call of Duty figure, was he? Did he like sort of was it like the flank that sort of like blew him up? Because he kind of he rated me randomly. It was for like 6K viewers or something. I was like, God,
I mean, there's a big way. I mean, there's a big wave behind Zen right now. Like he's always been the very funny guy that people were like, if he does content, he will succeed. Yeah. But like, it's not like, I mean, he hasn't uploaded videos that get 500K views yet. That's why I told him, I was like, we make fun of him for like being a diva. And like, that's what people are calling them, is the diva duo. And it's because he's really good friends with Seth, and Seth can be a diva. Seth uploaded videos that had 500,000 views for a long time. But Zen's always just been like the funny guy on stream. So I'm like, dude, you gotta fucking upload. You gotta upload and like stream. But I think he's about to. He's about to start grinding. Him and Seth are gonna play.
So you don't actually consider, because I heard maybe I was watching the watch party or something, but someone else mentioned them being divas. Why is Zinny's not a diva?
Yes, he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Yes, he is. He jokingly says he's not, but when Seth,
because I thought it was I look at it like a joke almost, because he's with Seth and almost like he's not. He just seems like a cool, chill guy from Jersey.
No, he doesn't
really.
He is a cool, chill guy from Jersey.
You know, he's not.
I've been friends with Zen for a long time, and he's a really great guy, and he's a really funny guy, and he's going to do really well in content. But he's already talking about, oh, we should get this and it's going to be on the company card. I'm like, company card? He's already on a stream with 80K viewers.
Yeah.
Second day out here.
That's fucking nice, huh?
He got a boost.
Yeah.
He got a boost a lot of us don't get.
Yeah. Bro,
I've known Seth for 9 years. I've never been the guy on the watch party.
It's dude. You know what I mean? The watch parties are fucking crazy. I wonder how much Seth stresses about it, or if
I heard he was really stressed before the first one, like super stressed.
Really?
Because it was his first time doing it.
The first one though.
The first one banged.
Yeah,
got like 110K viewers.
Hard. That's fucking.
It had
insane.
to have helped. I love Zen. I'm really happy that he's on board. But let's not take away like let's not turn a blind eye to what the fuck Seth has been doing. Like Seth is crushing.
Yeah,
and it's what we always knew he was gonna do. But like to do it at this scale is just.
I thought Seth was gonna. Well, I don't know what he's gonna do for like singular streams, like outside of like watch party. What he's gonna play?
They're gonna play ranked. Zen and Seth are gonna play ranked, and then I think Seth is gonna play. Continue to play Hogwarts. He's been playing that a little bit.
I thought he was gonna dive into Warzone with like Tim. I thought he was gonna join that group. Like Tim the Tap Man.
I don't know, man. And
I was like wondering. I was like, how well is this gonna go?
See, that's what
I was. That's
like, what I was. What is Seth? I was worried. I wasn't. I didn't. It's not like I didn't believe in Seth, because I know Seth's mindset. Fucking, Seth's mindset. He will do it until it succeeds. Like that's just how he is. But I was worried that like he retires and immediately hops into Warzone because he thinks that's the thing, and then like it's what happens to a lot of multiplayer streamers. I'm not saying it would happen to Seth, but like when Tommy would go from the flank and then go play Warzone, I mean the drop off is absurd. Like he would get 12K viewers watching the flank, and then he would play solo Warzone, and it's just like his chat died, and the viewers just don't stick around because I just don't think Warzone is that game. I don't think it is. I've only heard of 2 people that are really thriving on Warzone right now.
Shout out Nadia.
See, she's not even thriving anymore.
Is it kind of? She doesn't pop up on my TikToks anymore. I can say that.
Yeah, it's because no one cares about Warzone right now. I think like Unrational and Bobby Poff did they did a thing where they would get a nuke without shooting their gun, and that like did really well. But that's the only example of anything that I've seen from Warzone that is like really taken off.
Like even like Twitch numbers, like streaming, it's just
streaming. It's like I don't see people like. Well, it's not even like Twitch numbers are going down. I just don't even see people playing it, and I don't see people playing Call of Duty in general, really. I mean, ranked right now it seems like
I'm afraid rank's gonna die. Bro, it's gonna fucking die.
Ranked is for sure gonna die.
It's gonna take a hard plummet.
Unless I'm
trying to enjoy this while I can.
That's how I feel. That's why we're doing 100 hours.
Yeah.
Because once 100 hours is up, like if we hit iridescent, like cool. We did it.
And I hear do you run into cheaters? I hear there's a bunch of cheaters at like higher ranks.
Oh, dude, I've heard that top 250 lobbies are just cheaters.
Yeah.
It's cheaters cheating against each other.
How, man? Like, yeah, someone said they searched solo queue, had 2 cheaters on his team, 2 cheaters on the other team, and the cheaters are just talking shit to each other. How? Oh, God.
Bruce was playing with like Hook Parasite.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
I don't know. See,
Skies.
this is where I'm at. I'm fucking diving into this shit.
And he was playing with those 4, and they were playing against cheaters every game, and they were beating them.
Really?
Could you imagine?
How?
Could you imagine
dude,
walling?
You pathetic fuck.
And it's because like if you play,
It's fucking pathetic.
if you play people that aren't cheating and are like okay, up to iridescent, you get up to iridescent or crimson or whatever, and then you play a pro team, you're gonna lose because you suck.
Yeah.
Unless you're aimbotting, you suck.
Dude, but if you're like if you have boxes,
Right.
how
You're still
are
gonna
you
lose
still not winning?
because you can
see
tell where
you know how fucking
you can tell where Bruce is, but Bruce knows where you are. He plays the game all day. He knows where you are 75% of the time.
Embarrassing.
And if he jumps out and you are going toe to toe,
How bad are they?
you're losing that fight.
But this isn't like Halo to where it's like it's a 3-second fight. Like it's like this is
A split
all
second.
that matters. I mean, I guess if you're that piggy shit to fucking cheat, you're gonna be that
You're
bad
horrible.
at
You're horrible. You're horrendous.
You're
Like they're like the people that cheat well,
like I'd be beating them in bronze
for sure. And it's like if
I'm
you
thinking
go 4 down,
if I'm cheating, I'm not losing to fucking
no.
dashing them. I don't care if it's dashing them. I can go up against
You
the
still
OpTic
might.
team.
No, you will still
Is it
lose.
a team? But do I have a team of 4 boxes?
Maybe a team of 4 of you cheating against
Versus OpTic.
OpTic on Albagra control, you will still lose. I
don't
almost
think
guarantee
so.
it. I almost guarantee it.
I don't think so.
A team of 4
There
of you,
is no-
4 of
yes.
you're losing. They will get you in a spawn trap, and then they will snake, and they will know exactly
Fuck.
where you're at.
Yeah.
Like you will still lose, and that's
The
why.
snaking shit. Ugh.
That's why, like, they were beating cheaters all night last night.
Like you can't can't jump out and beam them off a heady because they're snaking.
They're snaking, and they're still. Bruce is going to outshoot you. He outshoots everyone in the world. Like it doesn't matter if you can see him through a wall. If he knows where you're at, you're dead. And that's like that's a scary thought. Because I started thinking about it because I was like, oh my God, like if the biggest streamers, like Bruce had like 8K viewers yesterday after Shotzi got off, and Shotzi had like 10K viewers because I think he got the Seth raid, and it's like if these guys quit, we're all fucked because they have more viewers than anyone. And I was like, oh my God, they're playing cheaters every single game.
And there's just nothing being done.
And there's nothing being done about it. But then I was like, how are they winning? How are they winning 75% of the game when they're playing cheaters every game? And I was like, oh, they're just better. It's
or is it there's not 4
to
cheaters? I mean,
there's probably not 4 cheaters. There's probably 1 cheater.
Yeah.
And as long as you kill him, you'll probably die to him a few times. And you're like, oh my God. But then you call him out and then he's dead.
Yeah.
Because like if he kills you, if he pre-aims you top maps and you die and you're Bruce and you call out to Skies, oh, he's top map, the guy top map's dead.
Yeah.
Like it's really that simple.
Yeah.
Everyone I would say 90% of people
cheating. No way.
You're still losing. I promise you're still losing.
There's no
right
way.
now until you figure the game out. But if they get you in a spawn trap,
those listening, what do you guys think?
You're not winning.
I don't think so, man. I refuse it. That's impossible.
Listen, man, you told me
the sinking shit does scare me though.
You told me I would spawn into a pro Halo match and not get a kill.
Did I?
Yeah.
Nah, you get a kill, man. Nah, probably not.
See?
Well,
you're losing. 4 of you cheating against the OpTic squad.
Yeah, I don't know if you would it depends on the game type, but you will get 1 kill max. If I spawn in, see, now I used to think like I remember before I played this game, I was like, if I played OpTic or if I subbed, no, maybe it was my chat said if I subbed in, say I just sub in for Hook in
COD,
yeah, or I guess does Ghosty run Shotzi and Hook are run subs. Ghosty runs a flex. So I was like, 2 subs, a flex, and say I sub in for Ghosty.
Okay.
I'm running an AR.
Okay.
We play against whatever fucking team. How many kills am I getting?
On what map?
I don't know.
Hotel Hardpoint.
I don't know which map Hotel is.
6 kills.
See, I thought about it.
6 and 4.
And I just feel like there's if I have 3 decent people around me to where we're not all getting pounded, or would I just be getting pounded so bad everyone's fucked?
Probably that. I would say.
I think I go 12 and 26.
You're high.
You don't think I get 12?
No.
No?
No.
No. I mean, maybe I remember I played.
COD is an easy game to be good at. It's 100%.
But not against the best.
But not against the best. The best are the best for a reason.
They are really good. It's like
it's not skill. Everyone in this game shoots straight. Everyone in this game has good reaction time and can kill the other person. It's repetition. Like when I play a map that I don't play a lot of, which right now is Mercado Hardpoint, and I spawn in and I run to the hill, I'm dying from so many different places, and then I check the kill cam and they're just pre-aimed right where I'm coming from. And that's where you get put in a blender. Because you can't even camp to get a kill.
And it's like I'll be at a spot to where I think I can get the kill, but they know I'm at that spot. Right. And I'm not.
And then they jump.
I'm not good at snaking. So it's like I don't have all that fucking shit figured out. Like even now when I play against just like pretty good people, like I can tell if like I think me Rambo and like 2 of his subs, they're calling out everything.
Yeah.
But I'm still almost at the top of the leaderboard every time. I don't know a call out, but it's like my just God-given natural ability to be amazing at anything I touch helps me. Right. Fuck, what was actually gonna be my point before I trolled? Oh, when we match someone good, it's like sometimes I will be in a blender to where it's like they're doing decent and I just look, I'm like 6 and I don't know, I'm like 6 and 14 or something. I'm just like, dude, it's not even, I don't have a chance. Like there's maybe been 2 opportunities for me to even get a kill. Other than that, it's just they know I'm here. I don't know they're there. When I'm hopping around a corner, I don't know where to look. They know exactly where to look. I don't know what heady to be. I
just think the only time you can really compare people is if they put in the same amount of time.
So I'm getting clapped by just decent people.
Yeah. See, I think we're getting, me, Blake, and George, we're getting to a point where we're like, if we have a solid 4th, we're actually pretty decent.
I want to play with you guys.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Are you playing tonight?
I'm not going to be playing at night because I don't have a setup.
Yeah.
I move Wednesday. And then but then I'm going to be out of town all weekend. Then Monday I'll be in my new place. Probably should have my setup. Once I get my setup in my new place, I'll be playing like, I'll probably do random stream, or I'll do my usual morning streams, and then at night I might do like a random stream, because like now that I'm not as whipped with my girlfriend and feel like the need to spend every single second with her, it's like I'm like, you know what, I'd actually be down for this. Like when she went out of town, it was like I was putting in fucking, I mean, it did work out. There was like a Halo watch party or something, but I was like actually putting in fucking hours and like sort of actually enjoying it. Like grinding out 8-9 hour streams. I was like, there's not, and even now it's like I said, I'm not like as whipped, so it's like I'm a little more bored, and I'd just be willing. So I would actually be down to play for sure.
Yeah, we should.
I'll be grinding until then.
Dude, I got into a little bit of a Twitter war again.
Oh God,
you want to hear it?
I don't remember. Yeah, I do.
Okay, so 2 examples of what happened. I'm on the watch party, and I start, just going over like content ideas with Zen. And he was like, oh, I love like short form content. I was like, oh, do you have an editor? And he was like, no, I don't have an editor right now. And I was like, oh, you need to get one. And he was like, yeah, I think I need to figure out who to hire. I was like, bro, on stream, you should do like a content series where like you get people to, edit for you, and then you whittle it down to your top editor, and that's the editor you choose. And he was like, dude, that's a great idea. I was like, you make a game show out of it. It gets your chat involved, and like it seems like a fun idea.
Mm-hmm.
And then Seth has, probably like 3,000 people chatting, like 50K viewers. And so his chat starts spamming no free work. It's like, no free work. And then I remembered the other stream. Do you know
that's why I saw you tweet.
Yeah. Do you know who Cutie Cinderella is?
I know of the name.
So she does this streamer awards thing, or like she does this award show. It's called the Streamer Awards. Really cool show. It's like basically what the esports awards are, but for just specifically streamers. And she wanted to do another contest, but I think it was either for art or fan art or graphic design or something like that. And she ended up having to cancel it because she got so much backlash on like people aren't supposed to work for free. And dog, I wish it didn't affect me as much as it did. But from the moment I was on the watch party and I thought about how many people were spamming that, and then I thought about like the thing that happened with Cutie, and she canceled it. And I don't think she was any ill will. She was just kind of like, oh yeah, okay, we won't do that. But me, like, I don't want to be too over dramatic, but I couldn't sleep. I literally was just like, how is it? How are we thinking this way?
Bro, if I'm an editor, I'm like low key pissed of like that people are. I'm like, dude, how good of an opportunity this is, like
to be a full-time editor,
to even have the opportunity to just edit one thing and submit it for free. Like fuck, like it's what they do, it's like they should find it sort of fun, a good opportunity, a good
right. And I understand where the saying no free work came from.
I get it.
It's an overcorrection for what happened, for what happened 10 years ago in the creator space, because there's people that are blowing up on YouTube or blowing up on Twitch, and they're looking for an overlay. And the only people, instead of, 20 years ago, in order to get like a graphic designer, you would have to find like a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old that have been working in the industry for 15 years. But then all of a sudden, early 2010s, you could find a fucking 15-year-old, or a 13 to 16-year-old that had found out how to Photoshop. And now all of a sudden you can just be like, oh shit, I'll just use this guy for no money.
Yeah.
And so now you got like big name people that are be like, oh yeah, well, you get to make my overlays and I charge you nothing. And
you get to say you do overlays for Ninja.
Right, exactly. And it's like, that's fucked up. And I understand that is wrong.
Yeah.
And if you are a food photographer that takes the pictures of menus, or that take the pictures of food for menus, and you've been doing it for 30 years and you're the best in the game, and then fucking, Ruth's Chris comes to you and says, hey, we have a new dish, we want you to photo, but you get to say you work for Ruth's Chris? No, fuck, like, no, yeah. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I have done this forever. But if you've never gotten a chance to work for someone and you've been doing this on your own, and an opportunity comes up where you get to put yourself in a competition, or you get to put yourself in a situation where you're working for another startup that is under a bigger under a bigger company, and you get to grow with the company, fucking work for free.
Yeah.
It's like almost sad that like the responses that I was seeing, man. And then it's just like, I say something like, you should work for free. Everyone that has achieved what they wanted to achieve in life has worked for free because they had the drive to do it. And that's why interning is a thing. Like every partnered lawyer that works at a law firm and their name is on the building at one point was an intern.
Especially if you don't have experience like that.
Right.
Like I interned for P. Diddy, and then from P. Diddy you meet all these other people, and then you sort of have, like, you're sort of in that space from here on out.
And now all of a sudden you're a talent manager for I Spice.
Yeah.
5 years later.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's how that works. That's how that happens.
Yeah.
You put yourself.
There's definitely like a fine line of what.
And I do understand it. I understand that if you have value and you're providing value to a corporation that is getting a lot of money in return for your value, you should be paid for it. I am not saying to take advantage of people. I'm not saying that on behalf. I just think it is a dangerous thing to say. Don't ever fucking work unless you're being paid. That's a dangerous thing to say.
You got to be conscious of where you're at. And it's like, if you've been grinding it out, if you've really been, say you make clothes, like graphic design clothes, not fucking like sew and shit, but say you do like graphic designing, making clothes, like you got to see, where are you at? Like, could you make a package for OpTic or like a drop for OpTic and just send it and just be like this is what I love to do, so I just make a drop for OpTic and tweet at Hex, Hitch, and Maniac and Bose and just be like, I hope they like it. If they like it, I'll be able to.
Dude, you're literally explaining how one of my buddies, his name's Gerbs, that's how he got hired to OpTic.
Yeah.
He made like a couple like patchwork like hoodie designs, and he tweeted them out, and a couple of us saw it. We were like, holy shit, this is dope.
Yeah.
And now he's on the graphics team. He interned here, and now he's hired here.
Yeah.
That's like how that works.
But yeah, that's where you got to be conscious of, where am I at? Like, obviously the fucking designer for Rick Owens isn't hitting us with some like free shit, but like you got to see sort of where you're at. And would it long term be beneficial? Like you should have other, try to have like other incomes, so you don't so you're not necessarily desperate to be paid. You should just love the work you do, want to do that. Be conscious of where you're at, and if this opportunity is going to be good for you. But there definitely is a fine line of like when you should get paid, but you just got to measure where you're at.
I don't think the saying should be no free work. That shouldn't be the saying. The saying should be, like, know your value.
These people spamming that, it's like, what
do you do?
Yeah. Or do they even have what? I get it. They 99% of them probably show up to a job and it's like they're doing work, they should get paid. Sure.
Of course.
But if they're not really this is a different space than that. So it's like, if they're not really in this space, it's like you shouldn't even be like, because I'm sort of behind that saying myself, is don't work for free. But I'm definitely not in this, I don't think in the space that they're saying it, to where it's like, there's so many good opportunities that could come from working for free. So exactly. It's like, I'm definitely, I understand it completely. And it's like, I'm almost behind it myself, but I'm not behind that at all.
I understand. I'm not behind the saying at all. Don't work for free doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Don't get taken advantage of makes sense. If you're working for Subway as a graphic designer and they're not paying you, stop working. Stop doing stuff for them, because they can afford to pay you what you're worth if you're working for them and providing them with value. But if these competitions to edit a short form TikTok are getting eradicated from the creator space because people are saying, because there's such a drive behind don't work for free, you're doing nothing but taking away an opportunity from other people that want to do this.
Yeah.
Like if I had said to Hector when I was doing OpTic Intel, and I'm not even going to say this because I don't like using my example because people are just going to say, well, not everyone has an OpTic. Not everyone has a Hector. And I kept getting, not everyone lets you play video games full time in mommy's basement. I got like hundreds of people saying that. I'm like, mom's basement? Motherfucker, I left my house at 18. You know what I mean? Like I'm not using myself as an example because it's not about me. It's about everyone that I work with almost had that scenario, and almost everyone that inspired me had that situation. Casey Neistat left home and was a fucking dish or he did like newspaper or like he was like a fucking, what is it when you wash dishes, a dishwasher or something like that, like slept on somebody's couch and like did shit for free for a long time until he eventually worked so hard that he sold a show. And it's like there are so many examples of people just being obsessed with it, and I feel like I just wish I could like explain exactly what's on my mind. I don't know.
I definitely get it, and it's not like, dude, what I was saying earlier is like, what if you were one of those people who would be like, yeah, like I would kill this, or it's like this competition. You don't see people going on Gordon Ramsay's Top Chef expecting to get paid because they're going to produce a show and make money off the people. It's like, no, this is a opportunity that thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands. And
Rihanna didn't get paid for the Super Bowl halftime show. Let me say that again. Rihanna.
See, I'm thinking like, damn, if I'm Rihanna, I don't know if I'm doing that. That is like that's a memorable ass moment. So, and to be able to say you did a halftime show is pretty epic.
The searches for Fenty went up 850%. 850%.
Yeah. Point proven.
I think that's point proven, right?
Well, yeah, I think you win. I think they lose.
That's point proven.
You win, they lose.
And there's going to be people who will be like, well, if I was Rihanna, motherfucker, you are not Rihanna. Like, you know what I mean? If I was Rihanna, there's no way I'm doing the halftime show.
My immediate monkey brain immediately thinks like, damn, if I'm Rihanna, I don't know if I'm fucking doing that. But then it's like, but that's me. If I would have brought out my phone right there and said like, don't work for free, Rihanna. Or I don't know how the fuck does Rihanna work for free, and I'm immediately tweeting. But you got to think. It's like, oh, but her other shit goes up 850%. Like
it's all about
think about it, man. Your long-term stock. If you didn't spam that in Zinny's chat, you won the competition, and then you got to work for Zinny the next few years, and then eventually Zinny blows up to be bigger than Scump, and then he has multiple people, and you're the Roger looking over these multiple people that are then doing what you used to do, and then now you have a full-time.
All because you applied yourself.
All because you grinded it out for maybe a day or two with this video and put it up because this is what you love to do.
And if it doesn't work out, if you lose, it doesn't work out. But now you have a video
that you can show
someone else. Like, how is...
Come on, guys.
Man, oh my God, bro. It literally was like making me sick.
I did see you tweet that. And I was like, what now, man?
Yeah. Oh, dude, because I don't like being like confrontational anymore. I used to like it.
But did you?
But like just the response, just people hear what they want to hear.
Were you replying? Like to individual people?
To some people, because I said specifically in that tweet, I said apply yourself, outwork your peers, and don't get taken advantage of. Like I said, don't get taken advantage of. And people were saying, oh, so you want to pay people an exposure? And I said, no, I just said, don't get taken advantage of. Paying an exposure is, I think that's probably a thing of the past. Good. But like, if just because you are working for someone for free does not mean you are getting paid an exposure. Sometimes it means you're building your resume, or you're putting yourself in a scenario to be surrounded by people that are also grinding towards what you were grinding towards. Like our editor True is really good friends with a lot of editors out there. He's good friends with Swappa, who is Courage's editor. And do you think and when I am we're trying to figure out an editor for TST, or now True works for OpTic as well. And so it's like, if Swappa doesn't say True is the like, he's one of the best people in this industry, whenever we're looking for an editor, then we are like, okay, fuck yeah. And how many hundreds of hours has True worked for free trying to grind up and build up his resume as well. And it's just, it doesn't matter I think what like makes me the most sad really is it doesn't matter how many examples I provide. People are just going to be like, well, you have a more blessed lifestyle than I do, so my situation doesn't apply. And it's like, you already lost.
It's like, your situation doesn't apply because you haven't applied.
Right. You already lost.
Yeah.
That mentality is a losing mentality.
Yeah.
Like, don't cover someone's job at fucking Walmart and not get paid for it. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But if you're not taking certain opportunities because you're not getting paid for them, that will if you keep taking them further like your
ego
career
thing.
Dude, it's like heartbreaking.
It's like,
man.
what you think someone's taking advantage of you, and it like hurts your ego, when it's like, really, that person's not even thinking about it like that.
Like,
it's like, they're gonna find someone regardless. Right, so like, if this is a good opportunity,
there are some situations where like people have to understand that yes, your work is worth something, but also at the end of the day, you aren't important in the grand scheme of things. You have to earn your importance. You have to build up your resume to the point where you are important in that situation, in that scenario. I mean, you're important as a human being, as a regular person. Yes, you're important. You have worth. But if I was like, I'm a professional basketball player now, like, no, I'm not. I am not playing basketball again until I get paid. There are millions of people that are better than me. You know what I mean? Like, if you were like, I make music, there are millions of people that are better. I want to edit. I want to make graphic designs. I want to be a photographer. There are millions. I want to be a lawyer. There are millions of people better than you. You have to work your way up to be the best. If you want to be the best, you have to work to be the best. I don't know.
I think well said. I think we can end it by saying Hitch wins. And Hitch wins.
It's not a win and a lose.
Hitch wins, and the rest of you win this argument.
I don't want to win.
Do you have
Yes, Red Hot Chili Peppers, by the way.
Dude, can you give me some fucking Doug shit?
Okay.
No, don't change it. What Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Chris Rice. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Let me see.
Did you listen to my
Yeah, I did. I listened to it while running. What is it? Mad Villainy?
Yeah.
It's his multi-syllable use is insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Like, if you like typed the sentences out, dude, and it's like, have you seen those where people will be like Eminem's lyrics and then it's like red, green, blue, purple, like with that shit, it would probably be insane. He said I got more syllable for syllable.
Well, I was because I was running while listening to it, and so every once in a while I'd like crack a smile at like how good something was. And I think at one point he said, I got more soul than a sock with a hole.
That is,
and of course, like 5 bars before that, he's topping of bowls, opping the tropping of bowls. You nothing but a drop in a bowl. I got more soul than a sock with a hole. It's like, what?
That's why he's like your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Super original. Just a dope artist. R.I.P. Doom. All right. So what are we listening to this week?
By the way, an album that came out in 2002 by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And then absolutely amazing.
It's called By the Way.
By the Way.
By the Way, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Go check it out.
I'm gonna go put it on stream right now.
Yeah.
All right,
guys.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of the Flycast, episode 897. We are so close to 900, even closer to our 1000th episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Matt, Craig, play the outro music.